Hello, I'm Tilly Smith. Our top stories. Saving the planet for Go Green Week. On your marks, get set, go, it's the Olney Pancake Race. And the future of media and journalism with Roger Perkins. Go Green Week was initiated by People and Planet, a student-led network campaigning to end world poverty, defend human rights and protect the environment. So what are we doing here to reduce our carbon footprint in Green Week? Stefan Regulus reports.
Global warming isn't news to us. We are constantly reminded of what we can do to reduce our carbon footprint. But do our efforts mean nothing? This Monday marked the commencement of Green Week at the University of Buckingham, and the start of many events which loads of students turned up to.
Well, not that many students.
In order to discover what has happened at Green Week, we went to talk to Nigel Adams.
The origins of the project are a few years ago when Sebastian Musso, who was a business enterprise student, came in and talked to me about sustainability. The idea he came up with was to power the Tandor mill using an Archimedes screw.
The screw works when water rotates the turbine, which in turn allows the generator to transform the hydro energy into electricity.
The Buckingham Hydro project, headed by Nigel Adams, shows the steps that the university are taking to reduce their carbon footprint. But is hydropower the only way forward? We went to talk to Lord Oxburgh, former science advisor to the MOD, who shed some light on the new steps being taken in nuclear power.
We've got the best option is to have a mix of power sources. I think it would be desirable for us to have some nuclear, but ideally combination of nuclear and renewables with energy storage.
Maybe in the future we will rely solely on water and nuclear as sustainable power sources. But in the meantime, here are 5 simple steps you can take that will not only benefit the environment, but also save you some pennies in the process.
You can go second hand. Or you can carpool. You can turn the light switch on. Or you can always recycle. Or you could...
You come in?
Yeah, just give me a minute. Or you could share showers. For more information on Green Week and the Hydro project at Buckingham, please visit www.greenbuckingham.org.uk. For the University of Buckingham, this is Stefan Regulus.
Shrove Tuesday saw the Olney Pancake Race return for another year, in a tradition that dates back over 500 years. Any woman who has lived in Olney for more than 3 months can take part in the event, running from Olney Marketplace to St Peter and St Paul's Church. Alexander Biddle has the story.
1,000 people line the streets of Olney on Tuesday to watch the annual Pancake Race. The runners take part in a 415-yard race that dates back to 1445. It is believed that a woman who was running late for a church service ran from her house as she heard the church bells, still carrying her pancake and frying pan. Many still carry on the tradition. The women of Olney have also competed against the women of Liberal in Kansas for the last 60 years. After the race, we spoke to the winner, Devon Byrne, who retained her title and in the process set a new world record of 56 seconds. How does it feel to be part of an event like this?
Yeah, it feels great. I've watched it. I've lived here all my life and watched it most years, so to be able to take part is really good.
Well done.
Thank you.
Her mother, Leslie, also competed and won the race 3 times, in 1988, 1989 and 1993. We spoke to the Mayor about the event's success this year.
It's been an amazing success, really. When yesterday morning arose and I looked out of the window and saw snow on the ground, I thought, we could be in for quite a disaster today.
Steve Leet spoke emotionally after the presentation of his mother's scarf. His mother was heavily involved in the transatlantic race.
Before she passed away a few years ago, I had her sign one scarf. And I wanted to give that scarf to the winner of today's pancake race, and by golly, she deserved it.
All in all, it's been a very successful day. Devon Byrne has won it for the 2nd year in a row, however this time she's walked away with a world record. This is Alex Biddle, Buckingham News.
Monday evening saw a talk to the Swan and Pen Society by Roger Perkins, journalism course leader at the university. In the past 3 years, the university has put a lot of resources into teaching of journalism, which has resulted in, well, this bulletin for one thing. On the eve of the establishment of a university radio station, Mr. Perkins offered a picture of Buckingham's approach to the training of tomorrow's hacks and where media is going. Teresa Spiesberger has the report.
Tenacity, daring, mischief, and overall discipline.
That's what makes a good journalist. And as an expert in the trade himself, Roger Perkins should know what he's talking about. He's been teaching full-time at the university for the past 3 years, and we caught up with him before his talk in the Sunday Lecture Theatre. Mr. Perkins, what makes journalism at the University of Buckingham so different from journalism courses at other universities?
Well, what we've tried to achieve is the optimum balance between classroom practice and practical practice, in as much as every Friday of term we produce a bulletin at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and students get to put into immediate practical practice.
What is the employment situation like for graduates from journalism courses?
It's very easy to say, oh, we're in a terrible recession and life's tough. Getting into media has always been tough. But good people will always get through.
You do have a weekly news broadcast at the moment. Are there any plans for the future?
We don't do completely live broadcasts, which I'd like to institute in the very near future. What I'd like to do as well with the Friday broadcast is do them in a variety of languages. We're also about to launch a student radio station. We'll be broadcasting on the web rather than on FM, and we'll be aiming at substantial coverage, perhaps.
In spite of the Leveson report, the circulation of newspapers slowly falling, and the suspicion with which journalists are regarded, it seems there's still a high number of potential students to whom the question, what's the story, will be a defining one. This is Teresa Spiesberger reporting for Buckingham News.
Yesterday, many singles got together to try and search for love. Let's tune in to find out if Cupid was on their side or if they went home to find love another day. Roxanne Tarapore has the story.
As Valentine's Day is celebrated around the world, the University of Buckingham's very own Art and Theatre Society decided to host Quick Love, a self-proclaimed speed dating extravaganza. We came to find out more.
Pretty eclectic. I like classical music, but my favorite.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
As the university's brave singletons tried their luck amongst other candidates, we asked them exactly why they decided to join the fun.
I kind of came just for the fun of it. I've always heard of speed dating, but it sounded like fun, so decided to give it a go.
I don't know, it just seemed like a laugh. I had nothing else to do.
I came here for a friend, to help him out.
What do you look for in someone?
I don't know, I guess just a sense of humor, attractive, have goals. I don't like it if they are not going anywhere in life.
Do you think you found that special someone?
No, but who knows?
No.
Maybe. As the night has drawn to a close and the participants make their way home, who knows? Perhaps Cupid really was in the air tonight and a romance is kindled. This is Roxanne Tarapore for Buckingham News.
The ATM was transformed on Monday to celebrate the Chinese New Year and the arrival of the Year of the Snake. With red and gold decorations and Chinese cuisine on the menu, students were able to sample a taste of the Orient. Jessica McAndrew has the story.
We may not have had a white Christmas, but the snow is out to bring the Year of the Snake. The OTM celebrated the arrival of the Year of the Snake with Oriental-themed decorations displayed around the room. We spoke to some of our Chinese students to get their views on the New Year celebrations. Most of the world welcomed the New Year on January 1st, so what is the significance of the Chinese New Year?
It's a very good occasion to show the world how Chinese tradition likes, and so I think it's very important.
Do you know what the significance of this being the Year of the Snake is?
All the Chinese people want
live like animals. And that animal is very clever and very brave.
So how are you celebrating the New Year?
First, we celebrate with my family and with the Chinese meals, the big meal.
Delicious Chinese food was prepared especially to mark the occasion, bringing the taste of home to our Chinese students. Old culture, New Year, great food, good parties, happy year of the snake. This is Jessica McAndrew from Buckingham News.
The University Sports Department are now giving fitness classes in activities such as kendo, zumba and boxercise. But why the sudden increase in popularity? We talked to the Sports Department to find out more. Michael Pearson reports.
Getting into good shape has become very popular recently, given the recent halo effect that the Olympic and the Paralympic Games has created last year. The university is now offering more and more options of way to get yourself into shape. So, we came to speak to Stephen Ridley, the sports officer at the university.
Certainly there's far more activities this term simply because we now have an assistant sports officer. The activities that we offer now, and we're offering more this term than we have certainly for the past 18 years, is a lot due to the work that Callum's doing in the sports department.
So we've come out to try one of the activities that the university is putting on, which is Zumba, and I'm joined with their Zumba instructor Joanna here. So what's Zumba about?
Zumba is about cardio fun, Latin inspired, all the way from Colombia originally, and it's fitness for all ages, all abilities. What more can I say? Come and try it.
So are you going to show me some moves then?
Yes, of course, as long as you join in.
So as you can see, Zumba is not my forte. But this is a very exhausted Michael Pearson reporting for Buckingham News in the Tamil Mill.
Alexis Silvera is known for her involvement in the Buckingham Arts and Theatre Society. This week, she turned her kitchen into a stage in an all-new pancake special of Cooking With.
This week, Alexis Silvera mixed the batter for us in an episode of Cooking With, fit for late Pancake Day revelers.
Start with your dry ingredients. Take your 1 1/4 cup of flour, your teaspoon baking soda, just 1 teaspoon that is, 1 teaspoon of the baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Take a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg, mix it in, and we're going to start adding our wet ingredients. You can beat the egg whites separately to make it a little bit more fluffy, but you really don't have to if you don't want to. So the thing that you need to remember whenever you add something hot into an ingredient or a mix that has eggs in it, you're going to want to be careful that you don't scramble the eggs, so you have to add it in really, really slowly. And then I'm going to do at the same time the buttermilk. So that's 1 cup. And just to top it off, I've got some, what is this, whole fat milk, 1/4 a cup. So they're going to be super vanilla-y. Is add a little bit of the rind of the lemon. Cool. We're going to use butter in the pan. Just wait for that to melt. It's already there. Excellent. And dollop it right in the center. You don't want these to be too big either. It's not yet solid. And we're just going to put it on top. I hope you enjoyed that, and good luck making it.
Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.